Hey everybody, I'll try to keep this brief. I just wanted to do a video on my chinchillas and their general care and stuff. Chinchillas are considered exotic animals, so before you purchase one, make sure that there is a vet in your area who will treat them in case anything happens. Before you get a chinchilla, or if you're thinking about getting chinchilla, they are not cuddly. They are not sweet little animals that want you to pet them and love them and cuddle them and carry them around, and they want to escape and run and jump and bounce and make a huge mess wherever they go and chew all your furniture and poop and pee everywhere. So I'm not saying don't get a chinchilla, I'm just saying be prepared. When my friends ask me like how awesome it is to have chinchillas, I just tell them that it's like having two monkeys because they're so out of control sometimes. But I'll start with the basics. I guess the first thing that you need to know about chinchillas is that they take a dust bath, because chinchillas have 40 hairs per follicle, whereas us humans only have one. So their fur is extremely dense. So if it gets wet, you can't bathe your chinchilla in water because their hair will get, the underneath of their skin will stay wet. So you have to give them a dust bath. I just use the KT Chinchilla Dust Bath. You can get it at Petco, PetSmart, anywhere really. But you can buy them online. I think Amazon has some, I don't remember what the brand is called, but they come in scents like vanilla and cucumber and raspberry. I was going to order them because it sounded awesome, but you have to pay for shipping and dust is heavy. So I ended up not doing that. To make my chinchillas smell good, I just add a little bit of baby powder to their dust to make them smell like cute little babies. You can buy a bath, like a commercial bathhouse for them. It's like $18, I think, or $16, which I think is stupid. You can buy these tubs, it's like a shoe container, I think, for like $2, $3, and I just set this in their cage, and they bathe in it, and then I take it out, and then about 10 minutes every other day, if I remember. Another thing about chinchillas is that they have always growing teeth, like most rodents, so you need to give them things to wear them down. I use pumice stones and just wood. They have a little wooden house right there. Got it at Western Farms. So just stuff to chew on and wear their teeth down. They will chew on everything. So if there's any plastic in your cage or anything you don't want them to eat, they probably will eat it anyway. But try to give them lots of other things to chew on. Cardboard tubes are a big hit. Hay, anything you can chew on. Wooden sticks like apple branches are really good because those are not toxic. Other things they like are treats. Raisins are their top-time old favorite. They also love all dried fruit, essentially. Bananas, dried and fresh. They don't really like fresh fruit. They don't like, because they eat with their hands and they don't want to touch wet, sticky fruit. So bananas are about the only thing they'll eat. You can buy commercial treats. I have a couple here. These are nibble rings by Vitakraft. They're like an alfalfa treat, I think. And they seem to like those a lot. He wants one. Another treat that one of my chinchillas likes, the other one does not, are dandelion drops, also by Vitakraft. One of them's like, oh my gosh, these are amazing, and Moose right there is like, So let me give you a raisin, or him a raisin, not you a raisin. He thinks that they are awesome. Yes, I know, here you go. Yeah, would you like one too? They love raisins. I read online that they really like rose hips, so I ordered some. Mine don't like them. So, hit and miss, you can try. I don't guarantee anything. Loofah is another thing they love to chew on. You can buy loofah in the store. It's like 3 slices for $5, or I bought a whole loofah, like a big plate. It was like a foot long for $3. And then you can cut it into your own slices. They want more. No more. So that's pretty much it. For as far as food goes, you can just feed them whatever chinchilla food. Just make sure that when you buy a brand of chinchilla food, you stick to it, or if you need to switch, you do it gradually, because they have really sensitive digestive systems. Caging, they need a big cage. They love to run and jump and hop everywhere. I have a feisty ferret. I bought it online from Amazon for about $130, which is a good deal. It's usually $160 or something. It's a good cage. It does the job. It works. I would recommend the Ferret Nation or Critter Nation. It's slightly bigger. And instead of what this cage is, it's just wire. So when they poo and pee, it falls through, which I thought would be good. One less thing to clean. It turns out that when they pee, it hits everything and splatters on the way down. So that means way more to clean. It gets sticky and disgusting. So the Ferret Nation and Critter Nation have pans on both levels. Pretty easy cleaning. For mine, what I did was I took a utility carpet and I cut it to fit, which I thought would be a good idea. But now they're eating that, ripping it apart, so I'm going to have to figure out something else to do. If you have any ideas on what I could use that they would not ruin and chew apart, please let me know. I am desperate. So yeah, they like hammocks and little comfy beds and jumps and ramps and fun things. They also like wheels. Mine don't get as much exercise out of their cage because they are very naughty. So I bought them a wheel. You can buy a chinspin from, I think it's qualitycages.com. It's about $80. So I bought one from this place called Simply Chintastic, which is also where I got my loofah, my pumice stones, and my rose hips. And she sells one, I think it's made out of a garbage can lid, for $20. So it's kind of loud, but it does the job. They like it. I just block it up at night so they can't run. A chinchilla needs a 14-inch wheel or bigger. The biggest ones to sell in pet stores that they call extra large is only 12 inches, not big enough for a chinchilla. They can run on it, but it could hurt their back because it's small and they have to bend more. So I recommend just going all out and getting the big one. I think that's about it. Can't think of anything else. So I guess I'll just show you my chinchillas. I have two. They're both a little over a year old. They just turned one. They're a month apart. I have a beige and a white mosaic. Let me see who I can get. I'm downstairs. They're very hard to catch. They're very bouncy. Chinchillas don't like to be held or cuddled, so this might take a second. Let's see if I can catch you. Okay. This is Chet here. He's my white mosaic. He's a fluffy marshmallow butt. He's huge and so fat and fluffy. He's actually pretty tame as far as catching him once he's out is impossible, but if you have him, you can pet him, and he's a pretty nice little guy. Moose is tamer on the floor than he is in your hands. Do not jump. So that's them. Yeah, at pet stores, a chinchilla can run you about $100 to $150 for a standard gray. The colors that I have, white mosaic and beige, can be a little bit more expensive. If you decide you want a chinchilla before you run out to the pet store and drop $100 on one, plus all the stuff, it's going to be like $400, $500. Check Craigslist, because people always think they're so cute, I'll just buy one and I'll love it, and then they end up not knowing what they're getting into, and it's way too much to handle, and they want to sell it. So you can get them for cheap, sometimes already with the cage. That's what I would try. I got mine on Craigslist, not with our cage. A guy had a bunch, and he wanted to get rid of them, so I got mine for $30 each, which is an awesome deal. Best $60 I ever spent. So I would recommend trying that first. And you might find more unusual colors and ones that are already tame, which would be good. So I think that's about it for chinchillas. So if you have any questions, please ask. And if you know what I should use to keep the pee from flying everywhere, please let me know. Thanks.